Alright, so I have been waiting 4 weeks for this new holster from QVO Tactical. I am about to open the package. Hopefully, I am not disappointed as I have been with other holsters in the past. This is a outside the waist holster, so I have high hopes. I was kind of hesitant on opening it because I just did not want to be disappointed, but I've heard good things about QVO Tactical, so we're gonna unbox this and see how things go. So, okay, so we got that open. Let's see what we got. Nice packaging, quick violent over, QVO. Whoa. Looks like it came with a bottle opener. That's pretty dope. I don't drink, but I don't drink anymore. Let's see. When your life is threatened, you want your actions to be quick and violent so that the threat is over. I mean, they're not lying. Free bottle opener. Looks like a, what is this, an air freshener? Or it's a lanyard? I don't know. We'll check that out. Look at that. That is phenomenal. I did the Cyberpunk Samurai or Cyber Samurai overlay. With QVO Tactical, they do Kydex, but then they also offer an option to do a fabric overlay that they do seal at the ends. That looks really cool. Hopefully my gun fits perfectly. I had a hard time finding a holster for this specific setup because I have a PSA dagger and not everybody makes holsters for the dagger, and I also have a relatively new light that's only been on the market for like maybe a year. It's the Streamlight TLR1 HPX. Not a lot of people make holsters for that either. The company I ordered this holster from, they do make a holster for that light, but I didn't like the holster that I got from them because it had very little retention. Like, I'm talking about almost no retention, and I screwed these motherfuckers in heavily. This was a Insane Kydex Creations holster. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I didn't really like their holster too much. So, moment of truth. Let's see if it fits. Of course, we're going to unload. Make sure there's nothing in that bad boy. Let's see here. And it fits. Let's test this basic retention straight out the package. Retention is fucking phenomenal. Look at that. That is awesome. I am so glad that that fits. I'm going to try this on and see how it draws. Just check the weight with the magazine. I have a loaded magazine, but I'm just going to check the weight with it loaded. See how the retention is. Still fucking good. Look at that. Even fully loaded, the retention on this thing is much better than it was with this Insane Kydex Creations. And keep in mind, I'm not gonna front like I didn't. I had to make modifications to this because when I got this holster, every time I holstered it and took it out, it was like pieces of the Kydex were scratching off on my light and leaving residue everywhere, and I did not like that. So I did take a tool and I heated it up, and I kind of carved a channel into the Kydex holster where it was rubbing against this lever on my light, and that did loosen the retention a little bit more. So I can't say it's entirely Insane Kydex holsters, but even before I carved that channel into that, this thing had really no retention. The gun was just falling out left and right. I did not like that. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with this.